We are live. I'm going to give it a minute. There's no monetization on this channel, so I don't know if they're running ads at the beginning. If they are, it's not my issue. I'm not doing it. This channel probably will never be monetized, and that's fine with me. I just wanted to get it away from my monetized channel, basically. So we'll see if we get people in here. I did some email blast, not email, but posts and did it in the videos and left links and just did a community post and Facebook and all that stuff. So we got 107 people subscribed to the RWL live channel, which is excellent. I actually didn't expect it to be that many people, but it is what it is. Cause I mean, typically we have about, 30 to 50 on a good day, on a good live stream. But I guess, people pop in and out, and I guess it adds up to 100 people. So kind of cool. I'm probably going to have to go in and give some people, I don't know if I can give them wrenches. If they have wrenches, they should have wrenches. Do you have wrenches? Knives? Oh boy, how do I do it? There we go. I added Knives as a moderator. For sure. Because, her name's Knives. What are you going to do? So, how was everybody's 4th? Ours was uneventful. We didn't do anything. We actually barbecued on the 5th or the 6th, something like that. But as far as the 4th, I kind of gauged our economy by the amount of projectiles being fired up into the air. Because every time one got fired up into the air, I went, there's $50. There's $50. And if it was a big one, there's $100. I was like, so there was a lot of money being burnt up in the sky this year, the most that I've ever seen, ever. So people have disposable income because they definitely fired it off and burnt it up in the sky. So it is what it is. It was very interesting. There was shrapnel and all kinds of stuff falling in my backyard, and casing, shells, I don't know what you want to call them, all kinds of stuff. So people got disposable income. How'd the market do? Well, the market was green. That's kind of why I got that interesting thumbnail. S&P ended up 2.6% up. NASDAQ ended up almost 5%, 4.99% up. Dow Jones ended up 1.49%. And the Russell ended up 2.76%. I saw that someone in here said another green week coming. Kind of hard not to say that. I'm going to be positive. I'm going to be optimistic and say that I'll go with that. But typically 2 green weeks. Did we have, because wasn't it the big green week? No, we had the big green week 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago was and then this last week was a green week. So if the pattern works out, we should have just a week this week. But we'll see. We got some big hitters coming out, starting earnings seasons here this week. We got Taiwan Semiconductor. That ought to be interesting. They're reporting earnings. The big banks are starting. JP Morgan is going to be starting out reporting, and then Pepsi, and also Morgan Stanley. Another interesting one, not so big, but another one that might point to the state of the economy is Delta Airlines also reporting next week. So that ought to be fun, ought to be interesting to watch. What else happened? Anything else happened last week? I don't know. I think I don't know. Just gonna be optimistic. How's that? Let's go check out some comments here. Ethos Investing was first. Dan the man. Knife says lies. He wasn't first. Gary Del Vecchio. Hello, everyone. Great week and a better one coming. And the tomatoes have started to ripen. So the tomatoes ripening is turning red. So does that mean, are you using metaphorically or you really got tomatoes ripening? Knife says she was first. Gary Lienerman. Hello. Knives is hi all. Hello, Knives. Hello, all, and crunchy peanut butter rules. I agree. Crunchy peanut butter for the win. If you don't, you answer that poll up there. Creamy, crunchy, or peanut butter just sucks. Beep. I'm a crunchy guy myself. Hi there, Gary. Hope you had a great week. Sup, G-Dubs. Sup, Nix. Please subscribe to his new streaming channel. Yes, please do. Please do. If you vote for Crunchy, you will be banned. You can't ban me, woman.
I could not beat you.
I can buy peanut butter. Bend over with the multi thumbs up. Yes. Happy Sunday, y'all, to Going Green Mom. Going Green Mom actually has a channel too. If anybody y'all want to check her out, give her some support on her channel. I'm not positive. I haven't seen her put out a video in quite a while, so I don't know if she has lapsed or taken a break. Gary had a great week. That's awesome. Tom Settles, who does the caricatures on your videos? Those are Bitmoji. Anybody can get one of those. You just have to take your picture and Bitmoji does the rest. Awesome sauce. Whoa, you need some wrenches before we get people like last week. Yeah, I got a couple of y'all with some wrenches for sure. Investor retire. I heard that this fourth was more expensive, but I didn't pay for the food, so I wouldn't really want to know. I wouldn't really know. I don't know. I know that more money was spent, and it seems like it was by choice. I mean, you don't spend thousands of dollars on fireworks and just burn it up in the air if you're not in a good financial position. Oh, good. Hi, Knives. I'm behind the times. Hot dogs and burgers and cheap fireworks. You don't know about cheap unless you're making your own. You making your own? I heard people doing that. The good fireworks are illegal here in California, but definitely they are in major supply here. They are not. They may be illegal, but they're not. They are still here in a big way. We had tons of people blowing their money around here. Yeah, it's just going up in fire, and I enjoy the fireworks. I do. I actually enjoy doing it. But every time it's like, you light one up, it's like you're lighting up money. That's basically what you're doing. Hi there. Red week coming, in my opinion, major red coming. Whoa. We got the optimist in who was it? Dang it, I forgot the name already. Gary. And then the pessimist with Nix. And then I'm in the middle, kind of like, eh. We didn't buy any fireworks, and our sons and friends didn't either. First time, very few fireworks set off around here. Yeah, that's nice, man. It sounded like a freaking war zone here. Like, seriously. Because it was like, one house over and then a couple houses over. So it was like in a big way. Yeah, it is nice to see some green. I just need a little bit more and then I can get out of some stuff, but we'll see. Reb Java has the same red opinion. Dr. Drip Johnson has balls. Forgot what day it was. Yeah, RWL Live. Twitter purchase is possibly not going through. Elon lawyered up. Yeah, I think he might have to pay that $1 billion separation, but then Twitter's now is wanting to make him pay the whole thing. Like, yeah, that's probably not going to happen. First, you hate the guy. Then he tries to buy you out. Then he says, forget it. And then you want him to buy you out. It's like all of a sudden, freaking weird. My dad and brother used to, but dad's been gone since 2019. I don't think my brother does much with it now. He is focused on fire these days. Yeah. It's better to focus on fire than fireworks. Mine are starting to blush. So excited to have some fresh homegrown tomatoes. Are tomatoes hard to grow? This morning, or was it this morning or yesterday morning, I went out, my jalapeno plant was tipped over. It got too heavy and fell over. So I gave it a little bit of surgery and made it stand back up. I'm going to have to go out and trim it because it's starting to bloom a bunch of jalapenos. Good evening. Just finished watching We Crashed on Apple TV Plus, and I'm sure WeWork was burning money faster than those who bought fireworks. WeWork was burning $58 million a week. Why were they burning money? Were they literally burning money? Last week, the Fed spoke and the market did not tank. This is good. Yes, real tomatoes, good for eating in sauce. Oh, okay. Real tomatoes. Like fried green tomatoes. Is that actually a thing? Fried green tomatoes? I need an it depends. I used to love crunchy, then teeth issues. I just haven't switched back. Yeah. My problem is we have creamy here in the house, but I prefer crunchy. But if I'm buying it at Costco and I'm getting the big thing, it's like I can't buy both creamy and crunchy because then that's just way too much peanut butter. Creamy peanut butter, especially the Jeppy peanut butter, Jeff's competitor. I think it's been 4-ish months, too hot to cook, but thank you. Yeah, temperature right now degrees at 6:15 p.m. Hardly any humidity. Weather forecast, though, we're going to get into the hundreds, 105 by this weekend. Let's see. Does it show it? Does it show the full forecast here? Oh, it's going to probably jack me up. Shouldn't have done that. Yeah, jacked me up. I'm back. By cheap, I meant not my normal I usually buy. Gotcha. Lesser expensive. My Romas are behind my beefsteaks, but my beefsteaks are getting more some and seem smaller than normal. My Romas are behind my beefsteaks. Are you growing beefsteaks? What's going on there? Not really, but store-bought tomatoes taste like disappointment. Oh, that's on the are they hard to grow? I think I tried it. Didn't we try it, babe?
Mm.
Didn't we try tomatoes? And they just didn't grow. Buy SQQQ on Monday AM as a hedge. If the market rallies, you're still good. If it tanks, your hedge helps. Win-win. That might be a good idea, considering the strong ending we had to Friday. Was it a strong ending? Yeah, I mean, it was decent. It was kind of flat, really. But I mean, all signs to me, the signs are pointing that we'll definitely start the week in the red, I think. Now, will we recover? I don't know. Yes, used to love fried green tomatoes, breaded and fried, heavy on the salt. Interesting. I'd like to try some of those. I like small grape tomatoes. Those are delicious. Let's see. Trump was right again about Elon not buying Twitter. I wonder if Elon really wanted to do it, or was he just trying to make a point? I can see him spending $1 billion to make a point. You can use green tomatoes as a replacement for peppers. Try it. Yes, fried green tomatoes is real. Green tomatoes is a replacement for peppers? Do they have a peppery taste? That is interesting. Monthly options expiration this week, so maybe a flat week. Yeah. What do I got expiring this week? I got a bunch of stuff expiring this week that I'm probably going to have to take assignment on. Let me see. I got Camping World at $25. I'd probably take that and average down. I got Intel at $42.50. I'll probably roll that one. Ford at 13. I might take that one, I don't know. A lot of these I could roll or take. It's like up in the air. Medical Properties Trust at 16. I'll probably take those. And that's it. Is it really our oh yeah. Monthly yeah, it was a short week. It was one of those short months where it was only like 3 weeks. That happens every once in a while. Cuz I think last month's was June 17th, and now it's I don't remember now. I don't remember. I think mom would tend to do fried green tomatoes if we were going to get a freeze and needed something to do with green tomatoes. That seems interesting. Same family, so I could kind of see it. I reintroduced peppers a couple months ago, and I'm finding I've lost my taste for them completely. You've lost your taste for them? Like you don't taste them, or you just don't like them? Remember to hit that thumbs up. Yeah, hit that thumbs up. Share it if you want to. I see we're, a little bit shy of what we normally are. We got 28 in the chat, I mean, on the live right now. And we're typically, mid 30s, upper 30s, low 40s, somewhere in there. So SQQQ had a bad last week, but the rest of my trading portfolio was up. So no crying about a drop in my SQQQ. You holding that long term? The SQQQ? Or are you getting rid of it? Would you hold it forever if it kept going down? Green tomatoes taste kind of like sweet bell peppers. And remember, peppers are always ripe. Interesting. No, like if I put them in something, they're all I taste and I just don't like them. Gotcha. I thought it might have been like a COVID thing because some people like lost their taste in things, like things just don't taste the same anymore. I think Knives said, what was it that messed you up on the taste, babe? That it's like not the same, or cilantro tastes like poop, but she still eats it. That's interesting. BR, what do you think about CEFs? I heard something about tax difficulties. I don't know about tax difficulties. The vast majority of closed-end funds are horrible. Okay. They are designed for the retiree for current income that they need to spend right now. Period. 90% of them are designed for that purpose. And I don't know about tax difficulties. I don't know what you mean by that. There's different, all of them are different. Some of them pay return of capital, some of them pay long-term gains, some of them pay short-term gains, some of them pay all three. So it just depends. Some of them are tax exempt. So it's really tough to say. Fried green tomatoes. Let's see how many people. What's the poll looking like? 50% says creamy, 43% says crunchy, 7% of people say peanut butter sucks. What are you doing outside of peanut butter? Do you like any of the nut butters? Almond butter. What else did they have? Nutella. What's that, hazelnut? That's chocolate and hazelnut. Nutella is good though.
Must be good because it gets stolen all the time.
It gets stolen from your work. You can bring me one. I trade SQQ often, buy on an up day, sell on the drop, play the volatility. With free trading, you can work small share amounts. You can do that with options too, Gary. I'm not really sure. It might be I had cut them out fall of 2019 when I cut all nightshades and had COVID fall of 2021. So might be. I'm fine with hot sauce and crushed red pepper in very small amounts if it's pressure cooked. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that changed after COVID for me. I go through binges a lot, so I just remember having no taste was just weird. It was very weird. Having a soda with no flavor is like weird. Yeah, Nutella is dangerous. Nutella is very dangerous for sure. Creamy? How dare you? PB Fit Powder. I've seen that. What do you do with that, Bendover? Do you mix that in with water or milk or something? Nutella for the win. Absolutely. That I probably wouldn't stop though. That's the problem with Nutella. It's just too good. As for tomatoes, you would have trouble growing them if your humidity is as low as you have. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, humidity is super low. Maybe that's why they'd probably be better in a greenhouse type thing. If you prefer creamy, you're just not right in the head. I'm going to have to agree with you there, first last. Knife says, I didn't choose the creamy life. The creamy life chose me. I think she secretly likes crunchy.
Do you ever see me buying it? No. Here, you gotta show this.
You sure? Show this? Oh my goodness. Can't believe my youngest son is class of 2023. And we took his senior pictures. I think I told you that. We finally got him back. Jeez, man. I don't think he looks like me. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the glare off of that. That glare is just messed. He doesn't look like me, does he? No, he doesn't look like me. Now that interest rates are growing up, S&P dividend yields need to go up as well. Adams creamy PB. Oh, Adams, the oil on top PB. That's a good one. Nutella and banana crepes are amazing. Oh man, that sounds good. That sounds like a sugar high though. Creamy PB lovers are You know what's weird? Is why is creamy peanut butter should be more expensive than crunchy, right? Why is it not? Because I mean, it takes longer to process creamy peanut butter because they have to ground it down to a finer, creaminess, right? The crunchy, they just need to and then be done. I only had no taste smell for one day. It was like I was eating sawdust. Yeah, it was horrible. I couldn't eat. It was like 2 weeks for us. I think I lost 20 pounds somewhere in there. And I'd force myself to eat a cracker, drink some Gatorade.
You ate all that food that Cynthia brought.
That was toward the end, bro. It's good in yogurt. What's good in yogurt? The powder thing? I add it to my morning protein shake. I'm gonna have to look into that. So I actually make a protein shake too, but I throw some peanut butter in there. You could feel the texture of drinks and foods extra good with COVID, but no taste or smell. Yeah, it was horrible.
Everything was salty for me.
Yeah. It was like for knives, it was extreme salt. And for me, it was just nothing. Gary says, I do it for options too. Try to buy and sell on the same day, making $50. It works well until it doesn't. Yeah, that's the thing. Everything works good until it doesn't. Everything's a good idea till it isn't. I really miss crunchy and no bake cookies. Oh, peanut butter cookies. Like if I can get a peanut butter cookie, I need peanut butter cookies in my life, like real peanut butter cookies.
You need them.
I need them. They are mandatory every
You
time
haven't
I
had
see
for I
them.
don't know how long, and you haven't died.
I am dying
Bye.
as we speak.
Just make sure you transfer all that money.
We need peanut butter cookies. Real peanut butter. Nope, he looks like the mailman. Actually, he does, kinda. What the hell? Baby face you should shave so we can compare. Actually, honestly, that's exactly what I looked like when I was 17. We are like twins. Same shape, build, everything. More like the FedEx guy. I thought you liked the UPS guy.
What do you mean I like them? Because I offer them water.
You always offer them water, like.
It's because I'm nice.
Oh, Knives is nice, guys.
Gotta take care of my baby daddies.
By the way, we took an offer on the house we had to sell. My in-laws at 90% of asking in a week. The economy is still very good. Yeah, lower priced homes here. Now, that's going to be relative to wherever you're at. But, I'm looking at homes like I'm not looking to buy, but I keep an eye on homes in the like under $300,000 range. And those things sell quick, like super quick. Like sometimes I think they're just on the market just to say that they're on the market, like they've already had a buyer already, but they have to list it. Um, I don't know if that's like true. Like, do they have to list it? Because it was like the next day it's gone. It's like, what the hell? Where'd it go? And then it pops up pending. Investor retire. Creamy peanut butter is probably subsidized by the government.
All you guys are being banned.
I think that is actually. The chunks are added back in. It's all creamy first. No way. I gotta look that up. There's no way. I'll bet they mix the broken bits that aren't while in creamy to make crunchy. The PB powder is good in yogurt. I'm gonna have to look at that. I wonder if it's cheaper than just putting a scoop of peanut butter in. Might be healthier. There might be more nutrients in the powder stuff that aren't whole, the broken bits that aren't whole in creamy to make crunchy.
Dude. You don't
Dude.
look Filipino. You're Filipino right there.
See, we look exactly alike. Here, don't we?
Do a comparison.
All right, here's going to be. Remember, 17-year-old. Dang it, glare. 17-year-old, and then how am I going to do this? Oh, there is 17-year-old GW. See, we look exactly alike. I'm trying to get that glare off. There we go. 17-year-old GW and 17-year-old JW. Dang it.
That's not my kid.
Let's see. Tom says, I would throw hands if someone called me a Democrat. Vanilla ice cream, banana, and creamy peanut butter milkshakes rule. Dang, that sounds good. How's the health goals, Jerry? Not good, if I'm being honest. I'm like, I was like very lethargic today. Very tired and low energy. I really need to get going. I either need to start exercising or I need to get a job that's more physically active. I don't want to overdo it, but I need to do something. So the health goals right now are horrible. I'm not gaining weight. Well, I gained some weight last week, but then I lost it all. So I'm like on a roller coaster, but I'm staying pretty steady at where I've ended up. But energy wise is not good. I'm not sleeping well. Yeah. Would like to hang, but have to get up early for work. Hope everyone has a great week. Cheers. Yes, cheers. Hope you have a good week as well. Remember the giant sweet tarts at Halloween and the 70 makes your tongue bleed? Yeah. Sweet tarts. I used to love sweet tarts. All those candies were my favorite. Nerds. I remember Nerds were one of my favorites. Sweet tarts. Spree. Remember Spree? Bottle caps. Have a great week. Oh yeah, new channel. Same Dave. Same Dave. Who's Dave? Who's Dave, man? Where's Dave, man? Has anybody been keeping up with Dave? He's like rocking and rolling out there on the Appalachian Trail. It's man, it's kind of crazy. He's like over 200 miles in, I think I want to say. And I was just surprised that the whole thing was so structured. Like they have, certain stops and they have support systems and everything. I thought it was just go out in the woods and your ass is on your own. And nah, they got actual support system. It's like all planned out. This is weird. I've never seen so many crunchy peanut butter people in my life. It's not served anywhere in schools or any hospital galleys anywhere. I know. What's wrong with them?
They're weird.
It's like anywhere you go to a hotel, it's always creamy. It's like, come on. Why can't I have a choice? My health goals look good as I kill this pint of Ben and Jerry's. What flavor? Buy some peanuts and make a batch. You will see it has to be creamy before crunchy. Huh? How is that? I don't understand. Why is meat, cheese, lettuce, bread, onion on its own healthy, but a cheeseburger unhealthy? Life mystery. I don't think a cheeseburger is unhealthy. Did you have a mullet in that picture? No, I wouldn't call that a mullet. What would you call that, babe?
Jerry, Carl.
I used to have very long hair, like all the way down to my lower back when I was in my teens. That was just the thing to do back then. You're talking the 80s and late 80s, things like that. But it used to be, it wasn't slick back. I don't know, you call it a pompadour? I don't know what you would call it. I really don't know what the style would be, but it used to just be combed back and it was just extremely long, but it wasn't a mullet. Laugh out loud, Ben. I compromised with my kids this week. One was paying the other back with a pint of ice cream. I vetoed points and we brought home 2 normal size containers because they were Pagoda. Oh, buy one, get one. BOGO. They were BOGO. I was like, Pagoda, is that a brand? He calls it a Jerry curl. Yeah, absolutely. My hair used to always be in a ponytail. Um, until I moved here and I couldn't find anybody to cut my hair, so I shaved it all off. Actually, Knives cut it first.
Oh God. Give me the bed.
She cut it first, and she tried to fade it, and like it was just like all choppy and jacked up, and so I just said,
But you're still with me.
I said screw it, and I took it all off.
You're still married to me.
I'm still married to you, damn it. I
Bro.
am. But you're the one that got me to this point.
You should show this picture.
Which one? You want to?
I don't know. if 10 people say that they want to see me in 8th grade.
You got an 8th grade? That's an 8th grade picture?
Yeah.
Have you ever looked at My Gallons? Long time since I've looked at them, but basically you could prepay for gas at $2 a gallon and use it at $6 a gallon. That's interesting. My Gallons. Gas is coming down. You know what's funny is freaking all this time, right? You're always, oh, inflation, it's horrible. It's horrible for the people. It's bad. It's the market, and blah, blah, blah. And then now we're hearing, oh, prices are coming down. That's horrible. It's bad for the economy, and blah, blah, blah. Like, can y'all make up your damn mind? That's why I don't watch the friggin' news. It's all just drama. The whole damn thing. That Joe Dirt haircut is fire. It really wasn't a haircut. Because I didn't cut my hair for years, so there was no haircut.
Okay, so what's his haircut?
Okay, here's Knives.
In 8th grade.
In 8th grade. So that would be what, 1989?
I was born in 2005.
There's that hairdo in the 80s or 90s. Dang it. That freaking glare. The ring light. But there goes Knives in the 8th grade. She used knives to do that hair. Personal opinion. You lose the bread and either option is decently healthy. Yeah, just get rid of the carbs and you're fine. Challenge was you had to trust the company wouldn't go bankrupt and take all your gas money. Ah, there you go. By the way, put Aloe in your watch list. Aloe? What the heck is Aloe? Let me look that up. First I was thinking Allstate, but that's ALL. I believe. Aloe is one of them kind of companies. Therapeutics. Man, I don't like playing with that kind of stuff. What is this thing? Allogene Therapeutics. 1.73 billion market cap. Was what, $40 a year ago. Now it's $12. Got earnings coming up in a few weeks. Clinical stage immuno-oncology company develops and commercializes genetically engineered allogenic T-cell therapies for the treatment of cancer. It develops, manufactures, and commercializes UCART19, an allogenic chimeric antigen receptor. Jeez Louise. I'll take Cherry Garcia. Cherry, no cherry. Laugh out loud, nice. I vote for GW to try and grow his mullet out again. I actually tried to grow out my hair probably 2016 or so. Wasn't happening. Just wasn't happening. So it'll never come back. I really should watch what I eat as I'm putting myself into an early grave. Yeah, we should all watch what we eat for sure. Um, I cut out a lot of sugar. I used to consume a ton of sugar, and I really dialed that back a lot. Now I just got to become more active. Woke ass Ben and Jerry's. Yeah, I was wondering if that was the company. Okay. GW curl. Yeah, it would get curly if it was short. It would have to get like down, way down to like my lower back before it really was straightened up. Cheeseburgers are healthy. It's the fries that are unhealthy. Yeah. GW curl, Jerry curl. Yep. Exactly. He did. He did a few years ago. Yeah, I tried. It just wasn't. Yeah, it was ugly. Can't do it. So as long as I'm able, I will cut my own hair and not have any. Actually, I'm due. Really. Listen up. Listen up. Get Betty Crocker PB cookie mix and make as directed. Add 3 big tablespoons of creamy peanut butter. Makes the best peanut butter cookies you've ever had. What if I want 3 big tablespoons of crunchy peanut butter? Can I do that? Autocorrect hates me tonight. What's been your number one household substitution you've made since Demoflation began? Number one household substitution. I would say nothing. Are we buying anything that just because it's, I mean, we're buying more food to try and get ahead of the game, but I don't think we've substituted anything. I can't say we've substituted anything. I always buy the cheapest crap anyway. I try to. I noticed toilet paper has gone up about $5 since we last bought it. But we last bought it like over a year ago. So I guess
My eyebrow girl went up $5.
your eyebrow girl went up $5. That's one little, what do I want to call it? Girly thing that my wife does is she goes and gets her eyebrows done, snipped, trimmed, shaped, whatever you want to call it. And she went up $5. That's not bad. The difference between a good haircut and a bad haircut is about 2 weeks. Yeah, this is 2 weeks right here from what I normally do. You know what I don't like is the way this is turning out. And it's because the hairs are turning white. So it looks like it's very splotchy, even though all the hair is there. Like it looks like there's nothing there, but it's because it's white hair. So it's like, I look funny when this starts to grow out.
I can fill that in.
You can fill that in with some
With this,
that
eyebrow
hairspray. Oh, you got an eyebrow? Yeah, I don't need it. I just will shave it off. What peanut butter cookies don't need a box mix? A cup of peanut butter, a cup of sugar, and 1 egg. Done. Is that the no bake one? Wait, you
Bake it, freakazoid.
don't you have to bake those if they have an egg? I thought. R.I.P. Aquanet. Yeah, I'm sure they bought it by the case back then. Do they still sell Aquanet? I think they do.
I question is, do people still wear their hair like that?
You always love the can of hairspray. Yeah, they that was like in their purse, like the whole big ass can, the jumbo bonus can was. They never left home without it.
And it was the white can.
Oh, it had to be the white can.
Yes.
Was that the super mega hold?
Yes.
Mike says, "Bust out the roller skates." I never roller skated. I tried roller blading once, and I fell on my ass. Never did it again. Aquanet was life. Sounds like a foreign greeting to me. The music from that time was great. Yeah, I'm a 70s, 80s. It just depends. I like a lot of different music, so it's. And then you should hear Knives playlist. It's like has Tourette's or something. It's like all over the place. Bring back the 80s. Yeah. That was probably one of the best decades. But that was the start of this cycle though. Right? Like if they would have just froze it. Like a lot of drugs started coming new drugs were introduced during this time period that has evolved into the crap that we see now. Oh, I almost asked what kind of therapeutics. I guess pot stocks would cover the other kind. Yeah, there's pot stocks. There's mushrooms. I think Mike Tyson is back in one. All that stuff. Mushrooms and pot. Bring back decency. I agree. The 80s were good. I agree. Sugar, including bread, is death. I'll agree. I'm reading a book called Glucose Revolution right now, not craving sugar nearly as much as I was a week or so ago. Simple fixes like eating veggies, then protein, then starches, and sugar. Well, some veggies turn into glucose, right? So you got to watch what veggies you eat too. Upper management sold their last biotech company for big bucks. Kramer cancer research is going to continue to be big. Many cancers will be cured in the next 10 to 20 years. I don't believe that any cancers they're going to cure anything. I don't think that's the point of it. I think they're just trying to treat it so they can keep raking in the dough. And I think that's why you put the air quotes around cured. I cut my own hair these days and will shave kids' heads when asked, but take kids if they want something more complicated than a buzz cut. Yeah. During COVID, I cut my son's hair once. He let me do it once, so we both had the same hairstyle. But yeah, he's a little bit more fancy than me for sure. And Knives gets her hair cut about once a year, right?
Yes, because I have an awesome girl.
Yeah, she's been going to her hairstylist for what 15 years or more.
Yeah.
But it's only like once a year, so
Because she knows how to cut hair.
because she knows how to cut it. Yeah, I hate vegetables. I hate a lot of vegetables, but I tolerate them. Like Knives makes me a salad, like with meat and some meat and cheese and onion, tomato, um, lettuce, boiled egg. Um, I don't know what else. Pickles. Like this is just bomb ass salad that I just love. I need one of those in my life. Hint, hint.
You sure in the hell were not complaining about those wasabi fries that I made you earlier, boy.
No, I'm not. I take that back. I've trimmed my son's a couple times, but he is waiting on pictures to cut it and is halfway down his back. Yeah, the long hair, that's old school style. So eat protein first. Yes. Just chop up the vegetables and put it in your ground beef. You probably won't know the difference. Like a meatloaf. Lots to look forward to. Tiger at British Open this week and Bader Hari fighting in October. Tiger still golfing?
What about cucumbers? Why do you hate cucumbers?
Cucumbers? I only like them pickled. Otherwise, they taste like, you know what I don't like when vegetables taste like? They taste like a garden. that's the best way. Like they taste like grass or like earth. Like I don't want to taste earth.
I don't know how you like cucumbers.
Gotta up your beard game. Yeah, I've never like, lined it up or really trimmed it. I just, the same thing I used to shave my head is the same thing I use to shave this up. So I don't really, never been that guy. Evening, Jerry. Evening, Stone Cold Steve Austin. No one is changing their buying habits. We just bitch about inflation. When the market turns up from inflation, many will be better off. I lived through the late 70s and 80s inflation, good times. Well, buying habits I've changed. Like we've been spending a lot of money stocking up. So buying habits have changed. I mean, we used to stock up on stuff anyway, but it's accelerated lately. Like I bought basically 2 cases of body soap this morning, matter of fact, because it was on sale. So that'll last us probably at least the rest of this year, at least. Probably way more than that. So as far as buying habits, yes. Substituting stuff, like changing up, like I'm not buying this because I can get this instead, or I'm not buying this because it's more expensive. No, nothing like that. All this talk of hair, I got hairy legs that turn black in the sun, and kids would jump in the pool and rub my leg down. I love roaches.
Somebody give that man $1.
Oh, that's just amazing. That is just amazing. Bake at 350 for 6 to 8 minutes. No bakes take more than 3 ingredients. Why did no bakes take more ingredients? Let's have another fantastic week, 2 in a row. That would be nice. Nothing beats homemade peanut butter. Nothing? Like absolutely nothing beats homemade peanut butter? I never even tried it. Adams is good. Jif and Skippy is not. Yeah. Oh yeah. He's Bishop. Bishop Don Juan. Now he's Archbishop. It's a power thing going green. I seek all positions of power. True potatoes. The goal is to get fiber in first. I have noticed that I need some fiber. I got to figure out where to get that fiber. Then shouldn't you be the Pope? Pope Ray. Soon, he says. I found I can grab a rib of celery and eat it with ranch or peanut butter and then eat chocolate and I won't spike. Interesting.
Put lemon juice and salt.
Knives said use lemon juice and salt.
Yum.
I like celery too, but definitely with peanut butter. We prefer it with crunchy peanut butter.
So shit on your celery.
He likes Simon and Garfunkel too. I taught my kids well. I don't remember the 80s though. Yeah, it's interesting because my son is like the clothing styles. He even likes the music from there. Like all the stuff that I grew up doing is like it's like weird because he's liking the stuff that I did. It's kind of interesting. Earth is a fancy word for decayed poop and other organic matter. Exactly. That's what it tastes like. That's what some vegetables taste like to me. Just I don't know. Just earth, just garden, grass. That's that's what it tastes like. Another hack she suggests is to drink a tablespoon of vinegar before eating carbs and such. I'm doing pickle juice shots because it's the only vinegar I can handle. Yeah, I've heard of that, like apple cider vinegar stuff. I've heard people doing that. I could probably do pickle juice shots, but straight vinegar, probably not. And what does that do? That regulates your glucose, or it doesn't have it spike? Waiting for an entry into Bros and not sure when to re-enter Mara Digital. Yeah, I don't know about Mara. I have zero opinion on that one. But Bros before Starbucks. 52-week range down to $20. So that would be nice if you can get that. But I'm just not sure. I don't know when they next report. It's going to be interesting. It was May 11th when they last reported. So probably in August. It'll be interesting because if they revise their growth plans, they probably get really hurt, and that might present a very good opportunity to get in. Because it's very possible that they revise their growth plans, and so if they do that, you can probably get an opportunity. Production levels have increased over the years, and despite the fact that prices should drop, overspending by the government means we pay higher prices every year. Yep. The dang government. I substitute stuff when I run out, but you only shop every 2 weeks, and it's a holdover from my once a month shopping. Yeah. We rarely do we need to go here and grab this anymore. Knives has a list of meals she's going to do for the next 2 weeks, and we buy everything for those meals. So that really eliminates the oh crap, we don't have this, and run to the store, and then you spend the gas running to the store, and then inevitably you see something else that you want and you buy that too. So that's really helped out a lot. No, buying day is the 15th here. LFG Big Red Week. Buying day is the 15th. Why the 15th? Have some carrots with your peanut butter. Interesting. Why? So I thought carrots was high in sugar content. Potatoes from the garden are worth the starch. The real question to be asked is prime rib or tomahawk steak. I want to try a tomahawk so I can have the opinion, but I've never had a tomahawk. I've had prime rib, and it's just, to me. I'd rather have a nice ribeye or New York.
Mike's gonna take us to have a tomahawk.
Mike's going to take us to have a tomahawk. Oh, right on, Mike. When are we going? My potatoes and sweet potatoes are doing really well. Can't wait to see. How do you know they're doing well? Aren't they in the ground? Aren't potatoes in the ground? I'm not sure here. I'm kind of confused. My daughter was trying to find another pair of my old Kick Girl Candyland pants. Apparently, they are now $600 to buy. She has the most expensive wardrobe ever. 4 pairs of skater pants. Sheesh. Yeah, all the vintage stuff is coming back, and if you have it in your closet, you could probably get some good money for it.
You're calling Boy Cream on vintage?
Vintage? I don't know. I guess the 80s are vintage now. Many cool things started in the late 70s and come of age in the 80s. Example, computers and cell phones. Yep. And eat lots of dill pickles, few calories, and vinegar. Yeah, I like pickles too. That's the only cucumber. That's the only way I like my cucumber. Yep. Cell phones were huge back then. Had to carry around a big old battery pack. Vinegar is supposed to make your muscles use the glucose coming in first so your insulin level stays steady instead of spiking to tell your body to store the glucose. Interesting. So maybe I should save the empty bottles of pickle juice, right, babe?
I wasn't paying attention.
Drink a shot of that. What do you drink? A shot of that a day or before every meal to regulate your glucose? Are you getting one of those? Are you getting one of those Gavin Newsom vote for me $350 vouchers? Do those? Oh, yes, actually, and it's going to be actually bigger than that. It's going to be over $1,000. But rumors are that he's trying to run for president.
Hell no.
That's scary. That dude is a straight idiot. Lower earnings ahead for many companies, meaning lower PE ratios and lower stock prices. More pain ahead for the stock market. Archbishop, you need to do something about that. Be careful of non-diluted vinegar as it can cause issues with your digestion, burn your throat. Non-diluted. Be careful of non-diluted vinegar. What does that mean?
Just drink straight vinegar. He's saying it's going to jack you up.
Ah, gotcha.
And your teeth as well.
What I drink is a mix of 2 cups water, 1 tablespoon of honey, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and 1.5 tablespoons of lemon juice. Sheesh. What does that taste like? 1st and 15th every month. In overseas, it's 1st and 15th. I mean, that used to be the American thing. Because you said you wanted more fiber. Carrots are higher sugar than some things, but better than no vegetables. Gotcha. Yeah, I can tell the fiber is needed. I just went to the Stony River Steakhouse in Louisville, Kentucky. Highly recommended. All right. So when are we going there? When should we meet you there, Mike?
I have Saturday off.
Knives has Saturday off in Louisville. Yes, but they are 2 foot tall and getting ready to bloom. I'm afraid to feel underneath, but I think they need to bloom to start producing tubers. Interesting. 2 foot tall. Yeah, I know. You got 2 foot tall potatoes? I'd never seen, I have no idea how a potato is grown. So I don't understand. Cucumbers are blooming. Yuck. Apple cider vinegar shot in morning and before bed here. You drink the whole 2 cups at once, morning with a meal, bedtime. Yeah, what does that taste like? Can I put it in my coffee? In Gates and Jack Stacks in Kansas City. At Jack Stacks, get the king rib, $23 a rib, but worth it. 1 rib for $23? Man, that better be a big ass rib.
Gavin Newsom serving it up.
She says, do it when it's easy. LOL. I'm doing it before meals that I can't separate to eat in her order, or if I think about it, before chocolate. Need to check magnesium levels because I'm still craving chocolate. You crave chocolate, Knives?
No, I used to.
Used to?
Chocolate milk was well.
Chocolate milk sounds good. Gotta get them brown cows. Lemon juice and apple cider vinegar. Low sodium beans, problem solved. Yeah, beans aren't good for you, are they? Food guy? You're the food guy. You should know. Are beans good for you? I know they give you fiber. They'll make you. I'm on the road a lot for my job. Everywhere here in Utah has gone up in price. Quality and portion size is down, and service is abysmal. I get better quality food and service at fast food places. That's pretty horrible. I know service is bad, but what's the last restaurant we went to? We went and had sushi, and that was pretty good. Oh, we went to Applebee's. That's the last sit-down restaurant we had. Yeah, and that was horrible. Horrible service, horrible food. It was just horrible all the way around.
Ketchup was good.
The ketchup was good. Some of the fries were decent, but that was about it. Excuse me. I knew that would happen. It's pronounced Louisville, not Louisville. Let's see if anybody gets offended by Illinois. It's like Illinois. I mainly drink it when I need some help to digest fatty or carb-heavy food, but recently I started drinking it instead of just plain water, as it helps with many things. Huh. The book I'm reading says put it in a glass of water, but geez, I can't handle pickle juice all day. It tastes surprisingly good. Interesting. Loaded in fiber. Yeah, for sure. Beans. I don't mind beans. Knives make some bean tostadas.
Just the way you say it sounds disgusting.
Bean tostadas. Those are the bomb.
It's tostadas.
Tostadas. Beans are high lectin. They give me hives, but they are supposed to be good for you. I don't know. I guess they're good for cleaning out your colage. Oh, and we can go when I retire. I'll send you an invite on or around summer 2025. We'll definitely be grilling tomahawks on the back deck, as many as you want. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. In Louisville,
He's gonna ban your ass.
He-
And only invite me.
he's gonna give me a well done tomahawk. You don't well done steaks. Market news for this week: CPI and PPI reports are due. May cause some inflation angst or not. You know, it's like, it is what it is. It ought to be cooling a little bit. Going green, Mom. Let the potato plants grow all summer. Harvest after they die in the fall, unless you want small new potatoes, which are great. And don't eat the green tomato-looking things growing on the plant. Interesting. Even my favorite restaurants here have had their cooks quit, and the food isn't the same. At least the fast food quality is consistent. Yeah, the fast food should pretty much be the same. The service will be, different. For me, beans are fine. I think they're tasty. Yeah, I like beans every once in a while. What is your opinion of waiters and waitresses who crouch down to table level as they address you or take your order? Proper or immature? I don't know the answer. I don't.
Please tell them they have to see if they want.
Yeah, Knives tells them to sit down. But I don't really. It's probably improper if you really want to get down to it, but I don't have a problem with it. One thing I have a problem with is the ones that don't write down the order. Like, I don't care if you can remember anything. I really don't. I just want everything to be right. And you not writing it down is not impressing me whatsoever. And it will truly, not impress me if you forget something. So I would much rather my waiter, waitress write down the order, kneeling or standing. I will let the kids know, Gary, I'm pretty careful with nightshades because the lectins set off my mast cells. Man, that's like, y'all getting technical up in here. I always heard it as Ludaville. Ludaville? I always heard it as Louisville. I hear it all like Louisville, 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 Louisville. F no, not in Louisville. I'm only here temporarily. This town on the outskirts called Radcliffe should be called Ratcliffe. This area is a dump. That sucks. Kentucky. Louisville, Kentucky. Well, how'd the poll end up? We're getting close to the end here. 41 votes. 51% said creamy. Can't believe creamy won. That's sad. 41% said crunchy.
Only weirdos like nuts in their mouth.
You don't like nuts in your mouth?
No.
Damn it. A short pencil is better than a long memory. Yeah, it's, write it down, man. I mean, I used to take orders in my last job, and calling in or standing in front of me, and man, I'd write it down every single time. I'd remember it, but no, just write it down. Damn Democrats win again. I think they always win. Because of this. Investigate the polling software. I think someone altered the polling system. Yeah, does your vote even count? I don't even know. Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, actually launched a commercial in Florida telling people to leave Florida for the freedom of California. I was like, what? What are you talking about, bro? So that's the reason why they're thinking he's going to run for president. But I guess he's just tired of losing people to other states. I don't know. But anyway, thanks for being here. This was fun. Hopefully, more people get acclimated to the live stream being here versus the other channel, and hopefully this grows. I'll probably do a couple more announcements on my channel, do a couple more posts and things like that, because I'm sure that there's going to be people that are missing. Most of the regulars are here, and I'm fine with that. If it's just us, I'm good with that as well. So no, because Creamy won. Knives rigged the voting machine. There's my link tree if you want to connect with me in any way. There's all kinds of stuff in that link tree. There's Facebook, Instagram, email, even mailing address if you want to send some swag my way. I only check my mail about once a month, to be honest with you, but that's there. Make the market go red. Oh man, are you short? Oh geez, fighting with my son on cooking steaks. Why are you asking me? I can't cook a freaking steak. Just show the steak to the grill for a couple minutes. That's it. That's all you really need. Just char the outsides. Can dad cook the steaks? Ha ha ha. Bend over, always a pleasure. Son cooks better steaks than his dad, but he taught him. There you go. I've got long and short, so I'm good either way. Well, there you go. Well, then let's make it go green then, because I'm mostly we split 16 years ago. Yeah, it was a long time ago. Time flies when you're having fun. So that's going to be it, guys.
Didn't bend over just.
What happened?
I rigged the thing.
He said you rigged the.
Where's that comment? Because now it looks like I'm laughing for what he said about Wayne Green Mom, which I'm not.
I don't know.
I don't see it.
Oh, it says no, because Creamy won. Knives rigged the voting machine.
I don't see that.
You don't? I see it. I just put it up on screen. I think you're tripping. Sorry, Mom. It was a great move, Ben. He lives 2 streets over and we all get along. That's a good thing. For sure. Good for the kids. Absolutely. To have both parents absolutely getting along and being able to discuss and raise your children. I mean, that's really the name of the game. So good on y'all. So anyway, that's all I have. I'm gonna go probably have some beans. I think I'm gonna go have some beans to see if that'll help my fiber intake. Hope you guys have a good week. We'll see you guys here next Sunday. same time, same bat channel, same t-shirt and all that. Hopefully Knives joins us again, and hopefully
You guys a picture. What more do you want?
all of you get to join us again next week, and maybe we'll share some more family pics. You guys have a good one. We'll talk to you later. Thanks.